What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ray, and today I'm going to be doing my very first review on um, some of the products that I got from my Black Friday haul. And the products today that I'm going to be reviewing are the Oyin Handmade products. And I am not doing the review where you're seeing me actually do my hair. For one, these products, I only got the co-wash and the hairdo. I did not get a styler. So a lot of the times I tried these products, it was in the shower and um, with a different styler. So I just kind of wanted to see how it was going to do. But I do want to let you know that I have used these products multiple times before doing this review. And again, I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can. And you know, that's how I do it on this channel. So yeah, some of you guys may not like what I have to say, and some of you will probably totally understand. So first I want to go in with the ginger mint co-wash. And I got the liter. I had never tried this product before, but I heard a lot about it on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers ranting and raving about it, so I wanted to give it a try, and I like to co-wash. At the time, I got it for Black Friday. I got it for a good deal, so I thought it was more cost effective for me to get the liter instead of the 8 ounce, even though I hadn't tried it before, because I did know that I wanted to try it multiple times to give it a fair shake. So the very first time that I tried this this co-wash, it did not wow me. I will say that it has a very strong mint and ginger smell to it, and it doesn't smell bad. It actually, you know, smells okay. The problem I had with it was when it got on my skin, you know, if it got on my face, it burned me. This is the consistency of it, so it's very creamy. It's like a really thin lotion, or more like a really thin maybe moisturizer for your face. It's very similar to the Mosno hair co-wash as far as consistency, in my opinion. And like I said, I mean, it does smell fresh. It smells minty. It smells gingery. However, I did not feel the mint on my scalp as far as like stimulating my scalp, but I did feel it on my skin, on my face, and I didn't like the burning sensation that I got on my face. That was the very first time I used it. The second and third time that I used it, it didn't burn quite as much. Maybe my skin got used to it, or I don't know. I don't know what it was. It still tingles and burns on your, if it happens to get on your face, but you don't feel it in the scalp, which I thought was weird. It's like, if I want to feel any sensation and tingling, I want to feel it on my scalp. And I didn't get that with this. I did feel like it cleansed my hair. I did feel like when I rinsed my hair, that my hair was somewhat hydrated. It did feel more squeaky clean, not to the point where it was stripped, not at all, but it did feel more squeaky clean than I get with some other co-washes that I used. So that's not a bad thing for those of you who prefer a squeakier, cleaner feeling, and that's why you don't tend to do co-washes. This may be a co-wash that you would like, because you did get that. And then I did feel like my hair was somewhat hydrated when I rinsed it out. However, I also felt like my hair was like it had a slight coating on it. I don't know what would be in here. It has purified water, cocoa betaine, BTMS. Okay. And then it has castor oil, sunflower seed oil, hydrolyzed wheat protein. That may be why my hair felt a little bit stronger. Has green tea leaf extract, peppermint oil, orange oil, ginger oil. So it does have castor, it does have a heavier oil in it. So I don't know if that's what I felt was um, kind of coating the hair, but it just feels like it had some type of coating on the outside of my hair, and that is what was making it feel not so dry to me. So and I don't necessarily like a coating on my hair. When I cleanse my hair, I want to feel my strand. I don't want to feel my strand with this little slickness or whatever on the top of it. But anyway, that's what I got with this. I also felt like it did not have as much slip as the other co-washes that I've used. It does have some slip, but I feel like your hair has to be soaking wet. I feel like you have to wet your hair, put this on, wet your hair again, and put a little bit more on, and kind of keep wetting it for you to get the slip that you want to detangle your hair, to detangle my hair. That's how I felt. And I thought that was a little bit much for the price. When you look at the price of this product, you're wanting it to do everything. You're wanting it to have the slip, you're wanting it to cleanse, you're wanting it to moisturize if you're going to pay that price for it. And I know it's better ingredients, and that's some of what the price is. But again, it just didn't have the slip that I wanted it to have. Could I make it work? Yes. Am I going to finish this? Yes, I am. It's hard to tell where I am on it. I want to think that I'm maybe right around here somewhere, because I feel like I had to use, because it's so thin, I felt like I had to use quite a bit of it to get the slip that I wanted. So I feel like I'm about right here, but I'm not positive because you can't see through the container, which is another thing that I don't necessarily care for. So I will finish it up. Will I buy it again? I don't know. I'm not going to say that it's a bad product. I don't think it's a bad product. I think some people really would love this product. It's just a preference. And I feel like I get just as much slip with the Eden Body Works. I feel like I get actually more slip with the Eden Body Works. I feel like that one is a lot less expensive. And I also feel like it has somewhat, it has some pretty good ingredients, and it also has other stuff in it as well. So the ingredients may not be as good as this, but then again, the price is not as high as this either. And I can get Eden's on the ground. This you may be able to, but it's probably in limited places. Eden Body Works is pretty much everywhere. So, you just kind of have to weigh what you want to do. So again, not a bad product. I would suggest you try it if you like to co-wash and make the decision for yourself. It will not be a staple. I'll put it that way. It will not be a staple, but if I see it on sale somewhere, I may pick it up again. So that's how I feel about the ginger co-wash. The Oyin Hairdo, remember I talked about it. I had tried it before, way back when in the past. The smell was too much for me to take. It seems like the smell is still very good. It does smell like sugar cookies, but it seems like it's not as strong as it used to be. So that's a good thing. It says it's a moisturizing leave-in lotion with castor oil and olive squalene in it. So mainly it's water, castor oil, olive oil, aloe leaf juice, emulsifier, coconut oil, and some more olive oil and fragrance, and acetyl alcohol. So really good ingredients in this as well. Again, some heavier oils. So when I first used this Oyin Hairdo, I felt like it went into my hair really well, penetrated into my hair really well, made my hair feel soft after using this. Well, I deep conditioned and then I went in with this and my hair felt really soft. It soaked into my hair, and the first time I used this, I topped it with the burnt sugar pomade on the ends to lock in, to seal in the moisture. Topped it with the Oyin Naturals curl enhancing custard that you guys know that I love. And that wash and go looked really nice. It looked defined, it felt soft, and I'm like, okay, great, great. So as the days went on, I started to get flakes. I started to see a little bit of flaking in my hair, and I thought that was unusual because I love Oyin Naturals and I don't get flakes with Oyin Naturals when I've used it in the past, and I've used it multiple times. I've talked about it a lot on my channel. So I can only contribute the flaking to these products. So I said, okay, let me try it again. So when I washed again, I went in without this. I just used the leave-in by itself, and I topped it with the Rakuten Naturals lemongrass gel that I love as well. That's in one of my favorites videos, and I hadn't gotten any flakes with that particular gel slash custard. But when I use those two together, this one and that together, without this, I got really defined curls, and my hair was a little bit more dry. So I went in with this as a daily moisturizer. So the next day I went in to moisturize, kind of try to break the gel cast to fluff up my hair, and it didn't really, help fluff my hair. So, I just went on about my day. The next day, I used a little bit more, trying to break the gel cast, trying to fluff it, trying to add some moisture to my hair, and it just wasn't doing what it needed to do. So what I will say is that what I did like about this is that it did penetrate my hair when it was wet. It did make it soft compared with this under the other custard, however it flaked. And then when I was putting it on top as a moisturizer daily, it soaked in. It didn't leave any white beads on my hair or anything like that. It soaked in really well, just like the Camille Rose Naturals does. However, it didn't give me the moisture that the Camille Rose Naturals does. So that's the thing. I like the fact that it soaks in because it's thin enough, but it doesn't provide that same moisture level to me. And in the end, that started getting a little bit of flaking as well. So the third time I use this and this and this is with this particular wash and go. And so again, I use this, and what I did this time is I used this in conjunction with the Eden. So I used this on one side, I used the Eden on one side, and I may be getting the size mixed up because it's not that big of a deal right now, but just to compare them side by side. And again, the same thing. I think the Eden had a little bit more slip. However, this one felt more, when I rinsed it out, this one felt a little bit more moisturizing, but it had that coating on it. The Eden, I could feel my strands alone, and it still felt soft, but not as hydrated. But then that's when you go in with a deep conditioner, which is what I did, and the conditioner gave moisture to both sides, so that was fine. Then I went in with this soaked in on both sides very well, topped it with this as far as sealing in that moisture, and then I used the Cantu gel, the one that I reviewed not too long ago that I said that I thought was a pretty good gel for the price. I used that Cantu, the orange one, gel on top, and these are my results. So I will say that this wash and go is soft, it's very fluffy, but it has a coating on my hair, and I don't like that feeling. It doesn't feel, it's not necessarily sticky like that, but there is a residue. There's a residue on my hands after I touch my hair. There's a residue on my hands that I um, don't necessarily care for. And I do feel like I am going to get some flaking from this wash and go just by the look of it. There is no shine um, really to it. And if you look at my past video with that orange Cantu gel, you will see that my hair was shiny and I did not get flaking with that gel. So if this starts to flake, I know it's this, and I can't do flaking. So this again is almost gone because I've used it multiple times. So I think it may be down around here. So what I probably will do is use the rest up as a leave-in, maybe a twist out only leave-in with this, so I won't have to top it with anything else. And this I will go ahead and keep as well. This is a very hard, I mean, you have to like dig down into it to break it. It's very hard. It's a bunch of oils. So sealing your ends with this would be fine in the winter, unless your hair love oils. I'm not going to put it on the length of my hair because it's just too much. But it says it's perfect for braiding, twisting, and finger styling to add shine and pliability to highly textured or dry hair. It says that you can use it over the juices and berries or the Hairdo to seal the ends and to lock in the moisture. So, and that's kind of what I did. And you can see how much I've used. It's going to take me a long time to use this up because I'm probably only going to use it on the ends. And I don't know that I will pick this up first over another sealant that I might have. It smells sweet. It smells like a sweet cookie, maybe a sugar cookie, somewhat cinnamony it seems like, but no matter. It has in it castor oil, hemp seed oil, broccoli seed oil, virgin coconut oil, and mango seed butter. So it has a lot of heavy stuff in it, and that could be the reason that I am getting that I got flaking that time, and I think I'm going to get flaking this time because looking at my hair I can tell when it's going to flake. I'm going to get flaking this time, and it's probably because this stuff is so heavy and too heavy for my strands. When things are really oil heavy, it's a little much for my strands. But anyway, I would not count these products out. Like I said, I think they have their place. If your hair loves oils, you'll probably love these. If this isn't bad, like I said, it soaked in, it provided some moisture, but compared to my Camille Rose Curl Love, that beats this in my opinion. And when you think of again the prices of these versus some other sealants and daily moisturizers, I think I'm just going to stick with something that I can get fairly quickly on the ground, something that I know that I love. So yeah, so this is my complete review on these products. I don't think that I will be picking up anything else from Oyin. I know that they have some other conditioners, and they have the juices and berries, which I used a long time ago as a refresher spray that smelled very good. But again, I didn't feel like it really gave my hair what it needed at the time back then, so I quit using it. It is a Black-owned company, and they make really good products with great ingredients. So if that's something that is important to you, I'd say give it a try. Everybody's hair is different. My hair is low porosity. My hair is temperamental. My hair does not do well with a whole lot of heavy oils and butters. And that is just that. So, and it likes what it likes. So yeah, that if you have any questions about these products, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer any of them. If you've tried these products and you like them, and maybe I did something wrong or I could do something differently, leave that in the comment section below. I still have a little bit of this. I'm willing to try it a different way with different um, products to see if I can get a different result until they're gone. So yeah, any suggestions you can give, I'd appreciate. And until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.